I have to go now. No. Oh. Sure.
Old Tanya Walls
No.
used to have a normal life,
Sorry.
but nothing
You know him?
is going as planned.
Tom left.
That's a clip from the film The Perfect Kiss, and Lucie Vondráčková is the star of that film and a big star back in her native Czech Republic, and now introducing herself to Canadian audiences and to Montrealers alike. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Good morning.
Good morning. I want to talk, like, so what started first for you? Was it singing or acting that you got into in the beginning?
Acting, I
Yeah.
guess. I was 9 years old or something like that, maybe 10, and I got this first little part in the movie series in Czech Republic.
Really?
And
Okay.
I just couldn't stop dreaming about doing it again and again and again. So then after the elementary school, I went to conservatoire
Okay.
for acting, and from that time, I didn't stop.
So how many films to date have you done now?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, really?
A lot.
Yeah. I knew it was a lot. So.
Yeah, a lot. But my favorites are either romantic comedies or fairy tales. I just think I'm the type for that.
Well, you mentioned romantic comedy. We just saw that clip from The Perfect Kiss. That's a romantic comedy as well. And I believe it's coming out in AMC theaters November 30th, right? Is that right?
I'm not sure if it's going to be in the theaters.
Oh,
but
really?
Yes, but,
Okay.
but you know, I'm just an actress. Who am I?
We'll ask the PR people where it's coming. But tell me, how did this film come about for you here, your first in Canada?
Well, it was hard because we were filming during the toughest winter. So,
Right.
like the perfect kiss scene, when we were kissing, it was like minus 22, and we couldn't even talk. So the kiss was like, okay, we will freeze together, or yeah, but it turned out well. But then Tina Kova, she just Tina Adams, the director, she came and she said, "Oh, we have to reshoot it one more time. So let's do it on Tuesday again." It was like minus 25. So
It was even worse.
we tried it again.
Well, and you know what? We always see the sort of the glamour side of
Oh, yeah.
doing films, but for someone that's done so many films, what's it like? What's it like? What's a day like for you on the set of a film?
Well, it depends. It depends on your role. It depends on
Right.
the script. And if you're a lead in the movie, I love that because it's like in the theater. I did a lot of theater, a lot of Shakespeare, a lot of Dostoevsky, a lot of Chekhov's things. And I love when you have to, when the audience goes with you, and you can play a little bit with the emotions and with the tempo of all of it. So when you're in charge, I think I love that, and that's the same in the movies. But you're not an editor, so he is going to be in charge
Right.
after, and that's where I have to.
It's an interesting concept, right?
Yeah.
Because you work all of these long hours, and then you have no idea really what it's going to look like in the end.
And also,
right?
the editor doesn't know because he never is on the set. So
Of
then
course.
he has this material, and he doesn't even know that we were freezing in Montreal's cold weather.
A
And
harsh
he's
winter,
like,
yeah.
he's like in his editing room and.
Describe your character in this film, The Perfect Kiss.
Lead women in romantic comedies are specific. They're because if you have a lead man, all the women around they're just like just the accessory.
Right.
And I don't like that. I don't
Yeah.
like that. I think it's time for women to be the leads and to show that they're smart, they are crazy, they can be all over the place. They can be moms. They can be good. Girlfriends, they can
Yeah.
be everything.
Good
And
mentors.
yes, and you can have that only when the lead is a woman. So that's why I love these scripts, because I don't want women to be just an accessory for the men.
We saw a clip there of the music video, so you also
Yes.
did the soundtrack, the lead song for the soundtrack, is that right?
There are a lot of songs in that movie because normally in romantic comedies you have,
Yeah, of course.
many
of
moods
course.
and
But
you
it's
have
called The Perfect Kiss.
Yes,
I mean,
that's true.
you
That's
know,
true. So
it's a good fit. Before we run out of time, I want to also mention you're also filming in Montreal right now a brand new film called Hotel Limbo.
Yeah, we're starting in November. Like
Okay.
that. We're in the middle because we're already shot something in Mont-Tremblant last year.
All right.
So we are waiting for the beautiful red leaves and a beautiful
Nice.
fall. And
How would you describe this film?
romantic comedy as
Yeah.
well, with the lead woman again, and it's a hilarious story about a girl who inherited a beautiful hotel, as she thought, but then she comes to a real hotel that she inherited, and it's terrible. It's a ruin, and it's
I love the plot lines like that.
Yes.
Those are always they always make for great comedies.
yes, and also there's this little story about two dogs who escaped from a shelter. I'm a very big animal lover, so it was really what I loved about the film, and they escaped just right before they were put.
Oh, they were going to be euthanized. They were
Yes,
gonna be
yes,
put down,
and they
right.
just escaped. And this girl, she will save them. So
Excellent. I'm looking forward to that one. And of course, keep your eyes out for The Perfect Kiss as well. Lucy, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
joining
very
us.
much
Really
for having
appreciate it.
me.
We'll be back with more Breakfast Television right after this.